gone so you cannot always show it, but don't tell me. Don't believe my heart.
We almost canceled the stream, but you know what? We almost canceled the stream. We got Alpha tonight. Alpha Wednesday. Alpha's coming on. Alpha's coming on. Alpha's coming on. After last night, we took a lot of shots at Alpha. We're equal platform here, so he's gonna come here. He's gonna address it. He's gonna, we did take a lot of shots at Alpha, but he can handle it. He's a big boy. He can take it. So he's gonna be on in a little bit. But right now, we just wanted to talk about, last night we killed it. We shut it down. We want to thank Brent and Gil for stopping by again. Last night was a monumental stream. We're going to chop that up. The beginning of the stream was a little bit rocky. We had some camera issues, little audio issues, and we're going to clean that up a little bit. We're just getting started here. Next time, season 1, the trolls, the chat was pretty good on letting us know when the audio was messed up. And last night when we thought that we were on mute, a lot of the times we would go on mute because we talk behind the scenes, but the headset was still on. So, and you guys let it roll. You let it roll. You knew we were trying to mute, and all of a sudden we're talking, thinking that we're behind the scenes, and almost got exposed. Luckily, we're all professional here. We don't. Nobody talks behind no one's back. No one says some weirdo things, but it worked out because there was a part of the stream when we were doing the pitch, and during that pitch, we needed this audio. So I guess in the long run, it worked out because without this audio, that pitch would have been flatlined. We forgot to transfer the mic to the pitch screen. So it all worked out, but next time, let us know. Keep us posted. Who's Alpha? The chat's asking who's Alpha. Alpha. He's a day one of the streamer, fan favorite. We kind of go around Alpha's schedule. He's a big deal around here. So, he gave us Wednesdays. We said whatever day you want, Sunday, Monday, Tuesday. He goes, Wednesday. That's all I got for you. I'm like, okay, we'll take what we can get. So we got Wednesdays with Alpha. So today's that day with him. We're going to chop it up a little bit, talk about what's going on. And then, a lot more things this week coming on. But, we're starting this off pretty strong this week. And like I said, we almost canceled the stream today. It almost was completely shut down. I'm exhausted. Yesterday, what took a lot out of me. Those high intensity streams, like, you know, I work 15 hours somewhere else too, you know. So at the end of the day, for me, it's doing the 15 plus the 2-4 I'm giving you guys. You know, if it, you know, if it doesn't make dollars, it doesn't make sense. So today, I looked in the store. I'm like, online. I'm like, what do you mean? We don't got no money, no sales. It was like kind of insulting. 20 minutes before we're about to cancel, guess what? Popped it off. Got the sale popped off. So we got a sale, got that juice. That's all we need. Sales gonna give us a little bit of juice, and then we'll roll it. But I'm telling you guys, if sales, we ever have 2 days with no sales, stream's done. We're not streaming. We're not gonna go back to back. So far, we haven't missed a day. There was that one weird Friday where we didn't make a sale. Like, that was kind of, but we called it. We said, okay, we didn't make Friday. That means Saturday we popped off. We tried to hit 1,000 Saturday. We were a little bit short, but you know, like I said, we're about dollars here. Don't donate nothing to me, but understand something. If we don't do the work behind the scenes in the back end to get paid, then there's no point to do this. So at the end of the day, if I'm not getting paid from another source, not from you guys, but from a source, then we're not coming out here. So Alpha, we started the stream early. Alpha's coming on in about 15. You know, Alpha's about 15 minutes. We want to start a little bit early. The chat's asking for Alpha, but you know, don't worry. 15 minutes. We're going. We're gonna be getting. He's gonna be coming in. Don't worry. Alpha. We went ham yesterday on Alpha. You know, we don't like talking behind people's backs. You know, I told him, man, you catch a stream, don't. He was kind of upset a little bit, but he goes, he didn't even watch the stream. Oh, okay, good. You didn't watch the stream, fine. Come on down. So a good thing he didn't watch it, because if he did watch it, he might not be on right now. But I'll tell him, you know, I kind of gave him the gist of what kind of was said, but you know, he'll be on shortly to talk his shit. Yeah, the P Diddy lawsuit is an AI generated. Maybe anything's AI. But you guys, we have an AI stream coming soon. You know, AI stream coming soon. I don't know what you guys saw our pitch yesterday. You guys like that Canonic? You like that Canonic pitch? That was done in about 20 minutes before the stream. I just put it together. I didn't even freestyle it. It's how we operate over here. We put a whole pitch deck. We have products. We had some photos ready to go. I got quick information, the bullet points, the key points that I needed. It's all I needed it for. Oh, got it. And next thing you know, boom. Now we have a pitch. And if anybody thinks that's a great idea, go ahead. We give them out for free. Go ahead, run with it. Run with the Canonic. It's all yours. But yeah, AI stream will be here soon. Let's go on mute. Over here. Don't text me when the show's going, guys. Just jump in the chat. Let's not everyone's blowing my phone up. Don't blow it up. Just come on here. We're business right now. I got to make some tea in a little bit. So when we get the tea going, play a little music. We're gonna keep the same audio as yesterday. This time we're infusing the audio into the stream. People were complaining about, yo, it's too loud. You know, it's, you know, hurting their ears or some shit. I don't know what's going on, you know, but we try a little bit different right now, but we'll see. We got a little mini video too. When Alpha comes on, we'll push the video up, see, get his thoughts on it right now. Yeah, we got Diddy on the screen now. Diddy's trending right now, so you know we're cloud chasing right now. We got some cloud chasing topics over here. Let me go. I should have tested the audio because you know the chat's worthless right now. You guys are, you know. Last season's chat, if there was something going on with the audio, they would quickly tell me, you know, yo, audio, it's doubling, it's echoing. This is 2-3 streams in a row we were echoing. Nobody fucking let me know. Let's go over here and let's make some tea. Let's make some tea really quick. I'm gonna make some tea, probably some ginger tea right now, and then we're gonna take a quick little breather. Maybe we're like 10 minutes. Alpha should be back on. We got a couple more announcements before then, but you know last night we went kind of hard. You know, we were almost 3 hours yesterday. You know, I don't know if I got 3 hours in me today, but we're gonna go hard today. We got Alpha Wednesday coming up. Let's go. Tea on deck. Tea's brewing right now. We got a tea brewing. Alpha Wednesdays in the building. Alpha Wednesdays is in the building. Like we said, we're going to be consistent this season. Alpha Wednesdays. He gave us Wednesdays. We're going to take Wednesdays. Just through the Zen in. You know, I saw on my face how it looks when the Zen's in versus Zen's out. You can tell it's in. It looks kind of funny. I didn't realize it until, you know, one of my, I think AZ is the one who put me, he goes, you got to do a double decker. I looked at this guy like he was insane. He goes, I mean, what's a double decker? He goes, throw 2 in. I looked at him like, what? Throw 2 in? Never heard of that one. So last night we did a double decker for the first time. You know, it was, you know, I had a little more anxiety. We had some people in the building. I said, you know what? Let me take the edge off for a little bit. Got the Path Water on deck right now. You know how it is. This season stream sponsor Path Water in the building. Phone's still blowing up, guys. When I'm at work right now. Timestamp for you guys. They want to know the timestamps of us roasting Alpha yesterday. Alpha got it in. We took a lot of shots at Alpha yesterday, unfortunately. Between the breaks, there was a couple breaks. Don't worry, we're gonna chop up that stream from yesterday. You know, it was a great stream, but you know the editors hit me up like, you know, I got to do better at like got weird pauses sometimes. In the beginning, we had a rough patch, so it was a little bit tough to It's gonna be edited though. We're gonna take care of that. The editor's got it. The editor is taking care of it. Timestamps. I think at the beginning we took a quick little shot at him, and then I think we started off taking a shot at Alpha, and then in the middle was a shot at Alpha. Yeah, it was a couple shots at him yesterday. If he saw the stream, I don't think he would be on, so let's not, hopefully he doesn't watch before he gets on. Alpha's busy though. This guy has 1,000 things he's doing right now, you know? He's making moves. Let's see over here. Yeah, that Diddy story is, I don't know about that. I don't know, people are just they love destroying their heroes. They're really putting Diddy to sleep right now. You know, they're trying to end this guy. Fucking Diddy. That's there. Let me check on the tea. Really quick. What time is Alpha gonna get on? Oh, let's check the tea. I'm gonna get the tea. We'll be back. Alpha should be here shortly. Got the tea blazing right now. Got the tea's hot. Everybody who knows the stream, who knows me, you guys know I mess with the teas. Let's see. See, always messing up with the audio. Well, if you know the stream, you know we rock with teas. We're tea kind. You come to my house, I'm giving you some teas to go. Here's some tea. I just hand them out. Here's some tea bags. Definitely, that's a true story though. But yeah, we just want to, like yesterday, great stream yesterday. We want to say thanks again to Brent and Gil for stopping by. Great power pack stream, one of our longer streams, almost 3 hours. You know, technical difficulties in the beginning, but you know, when Brent's the OG, if you guys didn't know, that's why the conversation was more. It was more structured towards, like, you know, we were snapping, there was a lot of aggression, more, you know, kind of give little advice to it. That's what happens when you have the OG here and you're talking. It's more of that kind of advice feel. That's why it felt like that. We kept saying no advice, but don't get it twisted. It's not an advice platform. I'm not here to, you know. But that stream yesterday, you know, people should go back and rewatch it. There was a lot of gems in there, a lot of things that went down. So once again, we're gonna thank Brent, thank Gil for stopping by. Those guys they're a part of the stream now. Once you come once, like I said, you can always come back. So, you know, they're welcome anytime, and we could be seeing them here in the future. They're in the Discord, so now they're in the Discord. They can hop in whenever we want. Let's check the Discord out right now. Let's see if anybody's popping in it. Discord, let me join that. No, there's nobody in the Discord. Well, my mic's good Discord, so that should be fine if anybody jumps in there right now. So I don't think it's gonna be a double. Somebody check the audio. There's no double audio right now. Let me see. No double audio. Since the chat's kind of useless when it comes to the audio. Like, we got Alpha Wednesdays in the building. We might jump on some Warzone late last season one cast. They're kind of in their feelings right now. I'm not gonna lie. They're kind of in their feelings. They're like, yo, we're not getting that much love. You're not invited. They're invited to everything, but they want like personal invites. They want me to call them and tell them what time it is. They know when they get the notification, hop on. This is season 2. But right now, a lot of the season 1 guys, they're on one. They're acting different. They're acting a little bit different. But you know, they might be on late night tonight. We might get some Warzone in. You know, if I got the energy, you know, we might have to do a little bit of work. But like I said, last night's stream took a lot out of me. You know, these streams, like I said, if we're not getting paid, if the dollars don't make sense, like I said, we almost didn't come on, but we got that notification, that money notification sign. So let me show you. When 20 minutes before I was gonna cancel, got that money in. Once we get the money in, we're good to go. Never donate, just support what we're doing behind the scenes. So when it's all said and done, the dollars made sense. So here we are. So we might get some Warzone action in a little bit. In like an hour after Alpha Wednesdays. Maybe Alpha will jump on. Alpha's a Warzone vet too, but I don't know. I don't know if I'm gonna have the energy. I don't know if he's gonna have the energy. Alpha has 1,000 things that he does. You know, he's behind the scenes. Alpha makes waves. Like, if you guys didn't know, what we snapped about yesterday was the Democratic voting non-committed. You know, Alpha had this big pitch of, you know, you got to do non-committed, and I looked at him like he was kind of crazy, and you know, we kind of snapped. You know, I went over. You know, last night we snapped on him. I stopped on text, called him, said, yo, don't ever call me again, type stuff. But you know, the results came in, and you know, Alpha doesn't mess around. 15% swayed the vote, took the state 15. That's a if you don't know politics, that's a huge number to get like a just a random vote. Just get somebody that's not a Democrat, not a Republican, but you're gonna vote. If you're getting 15%, that's like, you know, the Green Party, like Ralph Nader used to push like 3%, 3 to 5%. Ralph used to put up, you know. Shout out Ralph Nader, you know. That's Alpha's boy too, I think. I think Alpha messes with Ralph heavy. Let's see what we got here. Alpha 911. Let's see what time Alpha's gonna get on here right now. All right. So unless somebody wants to jump on the Discord, somebody jump in the Discord right now. You know, don't be afraid. Don't worry, guys. Let your voice be heard. Season 2, guys. Not all at once. Let me sip some of this tea on mute. We got the ginger turmeric tea. Ginger turmeric. Well, we don't wait around here right now. So right now we got Diddy on the screen right now. You know, you see Diddy, they're coming after Diddy. You know, they're trying to get him out of here. All this, that. You know, everybody who knows hip hop, this has been Diddy. Diddy's a savage. Diddy's an animal. You know, Diddy's he doesn't mess around from day one. He let everybody know. Can't stop, won't stop. He never stopped. He's probably still doing it. If you ask me, he might be still doing it. You know. He's the dirtiest player in the game. Ric Flair, baby. People right now, they're trying to cancel Diddy. They're like, oh, he's a weirdo. He does all this extra stuff. Why is this new information for people? I don't get it. I'm not really understanding. But you know what we did see today, this was like, let's bring it up. Let's bring it up over here. All right, let's see. Let's hit that video.
I was fucking this bad bitch, she fucking me good, and every almost drove me crazy.
Okay, Diddy. Look at this guy Diddy right now.
I got this bad bitch,
Can you guys hear the audio? Look at me when he's talking. He's talking about fucking. Look at Diddy's face right now. Right now. You hear his fucking? Uh-oh. Let's go. Get that dancing, Diddy. Look at that, Diddy. Look how focused he is. Look at that. Look at that. He's ready. You heard it. He's ready. Diddy's going ham right there. Diddy's snapping. Let's just keep. Look at his face. Look, he's locked in. Look at that. Look at that pop. Look at that little. He's snapping. And I don't know if this video does. He puts his arm around him. He brings it back slow. It's the most. I don't know. This video doesn't show, but catch the whole clip. This is hilarious, bro. I don't know if the audio is working. The audio is going in. The audio is going in right now. So you guys just heard that shit like 100 times. Let's go one more time. Look at that. Look at that. He's sparked up. Look at that spark. Fucking Diddy. That might be a new ad we might run. That's on. We're on to something with that one. Shout out Diddy, bro. Shout out Diddy. Let's see here. Last night's stream, we little over. Probably after we chop it up, it's gonna be 2 hours. Good stream last night, good stream. Those are good guys right there. Brett and Gil did their thing. Took a lot out of me, but we're back. The grind doesn't stop. Putting in 15, 17 hours a week right now for like 3 months, and then the announcement we're gonna do right now, I'll say it before Alpha gets on. We booked a ticket. We have season 3 already we have two potential season 3 outcomes right now. We have one season 3 that the direction that we were supposed to go, and then we got season 3 the direction I'm gonna take it. So what we're probably gonna do is no matter what happens, I don't care if there's bombs or anything, if any small hats or anything that's going on, we might be in Lebanon in June live streaming everything that's going on. If there's bombs, we're gonna see it. We're gonna be there. We're not scared of no small hats over here. Not even close. Not even. We're ready. We're always ready. So there's a lot of tension right now over there on that side of the world, and they know who they're messing with. They know that we don't fold, we don't bend, we don't do none of that. So we're ready. If it's time, if it's my time, it's my time. I'm gonna go out where we're gonna go out. We're not gonna let small hats dictate what we're gonna do. We're gonna do what we're gonna do whenever we want to do. At the end of the day, because we're about peace, we're about positivity. We made that. You guys remember the slogan yesterday? We said the powwow. We're a powwow network. Peaceful Arabs with attitude. We coined that over here. We just trademarked that. Powwow. Peaceful Arabs with attitude. That's what we're about over here. So season 3, we could be in a different country. We could be in a different country. Ready for anything. Boots on the ground. Boots on the ground. So season 3, that we could end up there. But right now, season 2, there's a lot more to unpack than season 2. So we don't even know if we're gonna make it to season 3. But right now, it's getting intense. Everyone stop when we're live on the show, guys. When we're live, just jump in the Discord or jump in the chat. Don't blow my phone up. Everybody, just come on, just calm down. I see you guys watching. Just jump in and then let's have the conversation here. But this is how we pay the bills right now. One wrong move. You guys saw the stream yesterday. It's dark right now. It's dark outside. Everybody's cold. I almost put a bigger hoodie on. This is business right now. We're sipping tea. No coffee right now. We're a little more mellow right now. We gotta keep it chill. I just got out the shower. I needed to refresh because like I said, last night's stream took a lot out of me. Let's bring back Diddy. Me good and everything was drove me crazy. I pulled up to her crib, I was in that 19 Mercedes. I got this bad bitch from LA, she be fucking me so crazy. Over here. I know Alpha. He's always on his little alpha time. Always on alpha time. So I should have had we have other things planned right now. Let me see here. We got a lot of things going. Hang on. Let me let's go to this real quick. I know you guys want to see it. Remember TikTok on Friday. Friday live stream. see if we get a special guest. See if I get a special guest on the line right now. Hang on. Oh, I think Alpha just joined. Actually, Alpha, he's here in the building. Alpha Wednesdays, everybody. Alpha's in the building. Coming in with high intense energy right now, Alpha. So you didn't catch the stream last night, Alpha, did you?
Hold on.
Alpha's still getting technical difficulties right now. Oh, well, we got more. See, I'm telling you guys, Alpha brings the heat. Like I know we rip on him. You know, we roasted him yesterday in the stream, but like I said, Alpha's a big deal around here. You know, we don't just, you know, we're lucky to have Alpha on the stream. That's all I can say. Everyone always asking who's Alpha. Alpha doesn't want to be revealed. He can't be revealed, actually. We can't dox this guy. He might be in Russia, to be honest. He's next to Snowden. Let me see if I share my screen on Discord. Let me see.
Yo, what up?
What's going on, Alpha? We have to, I'm going to see if I can, should I share my screen, or you guys are going to be good just watching the stream?
I am not watching your stream.
Should I share it on the Discord, or you want to, what are you doing right now? You want to put your, are you playing, what's it called? All right, put it up.
I can stream that.
Yeah. Stream it. We need. You're our modern destiny right now. Stream's getting too antsy right now, bro. They've been asking for you.
Oh wow, they're asking for me. That's amazing. Can you see this?
I told them you're a big deal. Let me see if I click. Should I click watch? All right, yeah. Now we're in. Let's get Diddy off the screen. All right, Alpha's going hard right now. Let me see. Let me test the audio.
We can turn the audio down. I already turned the audio down. Oh, even you got reckless. Your mic sounds like it's underwater.
Yeah. Okay, now it's better. Can you hear me now?
That's actually worse.
Yeah, it's actually worse. Your audio is complete trash. For the guy with the $2,000, $5,000 sub, which
how is it now?
It's kind of incredible. Still horrible.
Abe, why don't you ever work out these bugs before you go live?
Because it's only the Discord that's having issues with the audio. That's all it's gonna be.
I mean, I hear Ali is fine. Ali doesn't have a $9,000 Discord setup.
Hey, it's AZ. I don't know who that guy is.
Yeah, this guy. Let me tell you something. I don't know how it. That's what Austin was saying earlier too. That he's trying to fix the audio in the Discord. I think it's a Discord issue, but if I
it's not. It's your mic issue.
Oh,
I promise you.
Is it still bad right now?
Just get a new mic, dude. Your mic's trash.
Yeah, I know. Of course, I don't got. Everything is expensive except my mic. That's the only thing that's we gotta upgrade.
Bro, a mic is like $5.
No, like I have an expensive mic, but I don't got like a super expensive one. All right, Alpha, let's. I'm trying to get your audio on the. Let me see if I can lower the audio stream volume. Hey, say something. All right, I think I was able to turn the game down a little bit without the mic. Let me just test something really quick. All right, talk, Alpha, talk. All right, we're good. The audio is gonna work. Audio is gonna be fine. If it's Discord issues, you know, we'll fix that next episode. But right now, we don't got time for all that. You know, people have been waiting. This is not gonna be when I having a 3-hour stream today. You know. All right, but so this is what we went on yesterday. Yesterday, you know, I was telling about like how I got a text message from you, and you're talking about going to Democrat, and even though we're not like a political stream.
First off, you're fucking retarded. So let me break it down for you. It's not about voting, right? It's not about voting Democrat. Okay.
No, we got that in the stream.
What it's about is no.
This is my favorite word.
You don't know what you're talking about. You have no idea what you're talking about. So it's not about voting Democrat. It's about a tactical message that you're sending with your vote in order to show the people in power that you will ruin their chances in the election if they don't comply with your wishes, which is exactly what happened, which exactly succeeded. But let me guess, because you have this narrative in your brain that you're voting Democrat, you were too lazy to go to the poll and just take 2 minutes out of your day to go fill out a ballot.
No, we voted last year. The streams that we voted, I announced we voted, right?
Who's the stream chat we voted?
We talked about the non-committed. We were like, yo, non-committed. You know, we're voting non-committed. You know, that's what the whole stream was about. No, it was part of some of the stream was like non-committed, but you know, I was just questioning is like, so, you know, you're asking, yo, you vote non-committed, all this, but to get a Democratic ballot, but the big assumption was I'm a Democrat.
Yeah, you have to request the Democratic. No, you have to request the Democratic ballot so you can send the message. Okay?
Even if you're
not about voting for Biden, even if you're voting Democrat, even if you're voting Democrat, who gives a fuck? Are you do you actually think you're a Republican or something? Haven't we been through this already? You're fucking an Arab Muslim, okay? Like you're not gonna fit in with whatever Republican Party they think you're part of.
Hey, look, I voted uncommitted, but I'm 100% voting for Donald Trump, and I think any Arab that doesn't is a loser because it'll show that the Democrats can do whatever they want to the Arabs if Joe Biden still wins. So every Arab has to vote for Donald Trump. That's my take.
That's a really stupid take.
It's not. Refute it. Tell me when I'm wrong. Tell me how I'm wrong.
It's incredibly stupid. Because you're basically it's just a brain dead take actually, because what you're saying is that you're gonna vote for the guy that literally hates you and talks shit about you nonstop. It's not chestnut checkers. It's you're basically saying that this is okay with you and you're making the situation worse.
How's it worse than what's happening in Gaza? And like it's a 40-year decision.
Yeah, it's bad right now, but you're just making it worse is the problem. Okay, by voting for that guy.
You act like your life was so hard under Donald Trump. Like, yeah, the guy talks shit, but like, actually economy was good.
My life is okay in spite of that stuff. So it's not even about that. My life can always be better.
Look,
it's not a good excuse.
At the end of the day, if we don't get Donald Trump in office, the Democrats, if they get reelected, they're going to shit on Arabs because they don't need our vote. They're going to learn that they'll never need our vote again, and they'll never do it for us.
That's fine, but that's way different. So what you're talking about is actually way different from actually voting for Trump. I'm not going to vote for him because he doesn't deserve my vote. Okay, as meaningless as it is, it's just his one measly vote. I'm still not going to give him the pleasure of seeing me vote for him because he's my fucking enemy. Like, why would I do that?
Who do you want
vote for somebody else? You can flush your vote down the toilet. Yeah, technically, if the Democrats lose and we have to deal with 4 years of Trump, fine. That's the price I'm willing to pay for this like fuckery that's going on right now. Exactly. But I'm not gonna also humiliate myself in the process by voting for somebody that literally hates me, okay, and thinks that I'm like a subhuman.
All right,
that's the point.
That's cool. Who do you want to win?
Who do I want to win? Yeah. I want Jill Stein to win.
All right. Who do you want between Trump and Biden? Who do you want to see in the White House next year?
I don't want either one of them in the White House.
But your choices. You have to choose out of those two.
I don't actually have to choose. I can vote for somebody else. Now that might be the outcome.
I'll answer his question. He wants Joe Biden, but he wants to show Joe Biden, hey, we mean business. We're going to show you we're upset so you can potentially go and help us your second term. What he's trying to do is he's trying to say, okay, Biden, get out of here. We don't want you because we need Michelle Obama to step in here and fulfill the rest of the
Can you get off this Michelle Obama conspiracy theory stuff? Because Michelle Obama is not running and she's never going to run. I don't know where you got this idea from.
I have back channels that have told me you don't.
I told you 2 years ago this. Andrew Tate's.
No, I told you 2 years ago this. Nobody talked about this 2 years ago. Nobody said this 2 years ago.
You have like an Andrew Tate Discord that you're like reading this off of. Like it's not reality, bro.
Andrew Tate's a regular guy to me. He's a regular small Joe to me. There's no like. That's really it when it comes down to that. But when it comes to Michelle Obama, I've been saying that. I see the seeds that were planted a long time ago. I saw that the just this year all of a sudden. The Obamas have been distancing themselves from the Biden camp and saying that, they're not listening to Obama. Of course, when things are looking this bad, they're going to say that narrative when now the Obamas don't have anything to do with the campaign the last year. Kind of a great time, right, to do that. And I'm not saying that I'm going to vote for Donald Trump. I'm not saying that he's a good guy, but I'm saying that every single point you said isn't real. When you say he doesn't hate you, he hates you, blah, blah, you're talking about a guy who is a clickbait human being who will talk about an Asian, a Muslim, a black person,
no, he doesn't,
a Japanese person. You don't know what you're talking about.
He'll talk about them the same way. You're just blabbering right now.
He does.
He doesn't talk about Asians the way he talks about Muslims and Arabs and stuff like that.
Hold on. He made white people say China. He made white people say China. He made you're not like he literally.
No, that's different from the way that he talks categorically about Arabs and Muslims. You don't know what you're talking about, and also the way the policies that he created are what led us to this situation. By the way,
in China.
So like in Israel, in Palestine. So he's responsible for the mess that's taking place right now because of his policies and his enabling of the current. The current wackos in Israel.
Netanyahu's been there for how long has he been there?
You think they just started provoking at the Al-Aqsa Mosque out of nowhere? It's because they knew that Trump was going to support them.
That's not Trump created. They're just wackos.
Yeah, it is. No, dude, that's literally Trump, dude.
I mean, did he add fuel to the fire? Sure.
Dude,
But,
he moved the embassy of the United States from Tel Aviv to Jerusalem. Okay, he recognized the annexation for the first time in history of the Golan Heights. What message do you think that's sending to those extremists in Israel? It's basically sending the message that, hey, all of this land is yours, go for it, and we're not going to stop you. Which is exactly what they did. Okay.
Come on, bro.
So like you guys just
that's,
don't have the
you know
you
what,
guys don't
what
have
they
the
say-
basic facts, and like you're just
No,
talking nonsense and you're talking out of your ass.
You have that
Straight
Trump
up.
denatured, you have Trump denatured, whatever it's called, the denatured syndrome, whatever the fuck the word is. Because at the end of the day, yeah.
Trump derangement.
Thank you.
Is what the word you're looking for.
All right, thank you for that. Because at the end of the
Okay,
day,
nice buzzword.
Because you
Okay, nice
just
buzzword
let
off
me tell
Andrew
you
Tate's
something.
Discord or whatever
Let
the
me
fuck
just
you-
let me tell you
whatever
something.
like whatever you're paying money for.
Let me
now.
just tell you something. Listen, at the end of the day, you literally just
At the
use
end of the
Trump.
day.
You use Trump to think that the small hats weren't doing what they've been doing for the past 7 years.
All
That's
right,
not
dude.
Trump.
Hey, you need to tone it down. Just don't start with this stuff.
Here's what it comes down to. I'll say this publicly. When it comes down to it,
Oh god, I'm about to like dial off. If you're gonna actually like
I'm
get
a
like
peaceful
crazy,
person. I'm a peaceful Arab, just with a little attitude. But I'm at peace. I'll never strike. I'll never threaten. Do none of that kind of stuff, right? And when September 11th happened, I was the first person to say that's not our people. We don't like that. When people ask me about Saddam Hussein, I'll be like, yo, he's an evil person. All that's the same stuff. He oppresses all of his people, right? So I went as a Muslim Arab in this country when we had the spotlight of us being these terrorizers, I had to defend my person and my religion and my country, saying love and I.
If you have never defended yourself in your entire life, dude. You're literally trying to tell me that you're gonna vote for Trump.
Now, but hang on.
You would never
have.
actually.
But you're
I
telling.
bet you if like somebody came up to you and like was just talking shit about Arabs and Muslims, you just stay quiet.
Okay, so let me finish what I'm saying. You're sitting there telling me now that I can't do what I've always been doing and poking fun at a tribe, at a group that I want to poke fun at, which are the fucking small hats at the end of the day. So if you get mad at it, that's fine. But get mad at it, but first apologize. First acknowledge, don't apologize. Acknowledge at least what are you doing, what's going on there, and acknowledge that what it's not right. I don't care on any bars or any whatever you want to say, what's going on is not even close to being right. It's inhumane and it needs to be stopped. And the fact that we're afraid to say a joke, I'm sorry. I'm definitely not afraid to say a joke, because until they start coming up and denouncing in the media, on the big platforms, that what's going on is wrong and they need to stop, because in Israel, they are actually doing that. They're going in, they're boycotting Netanyahu since before October 7th to get his ass out of there. They don't want him. That's what's really going on.
How about you be a man then and stop using euphemisms and just say what you want to say, and then I'm gonna dial off immediately after that.
I at the end of the day, I said nothing wrong. I said nothing to provoke anyone to do anything. All I'm sitting there saying is that my people are getting slaughtered and abused, and I'm sitting there. I have to sit here and not just be quiet. I gotta watch my tongue, and I do watch my tongue, and I am quiet. I gotta, we have sponsors here. This isn't a reckless program. You're coming on here getting smoked, and you're sitting there. Oh, I gotta dial off. You can't blame Trump.
I'm getting smoked. You have no idea what you're talking about. You want to like vote for you want to vote for Trump for like some like very bizarre reason.
Nobody said I was. I didn't say I was going to vote for it. I'm not saying Trump's a superhero. I've openly said that I don't know if Trump was in president, if it could have been worse. He could have just said one thing.
It'd probably be exactly the same, dude. It would probably be worse with him, but like
it would be the exact same thing.
Which is the point.
Yes,
it would be the same thing, which is the point, because Joe Biden doesn't care about us either. You say like, I accept that Trump doesn't give a shit about us. Well, I kind of like that up front, as opposed to Biden, who acts like he cares, but we know he doesn't, because he's shown that with his actions.
Okay, so Biden is not the Democratic Party, and there's elements of the there are elements in the Democratic Party that are actually open to reason on this issue versus the Republican Party, where there simply is not. That's my take.
Yeah, I hear you on that, Alpha, which is why I'm still gonna vote, for Whitmer and like in the House and in the Senate, but like for president, I just think the message needs to be sent. That's my take.
If Donald Trump doesn't acknowledge what's going on is wrong and say he's gonna, I'm not voting for him, guaranteed. That's what I say.
Dude, you know what he said? He said that he wants to deport anybody protesting Israel. That's what he literally said. So are you still voting for him or not?
I'm not. I said I'm not voting for either party. If that's the message, I'm not voting for either one of them. That's my stance. I'm not what's going on right now needs to be stopped. It needs to be stopped a long time ago. And it's not just not being stopped. It's being spun now. I have to watch my tone and be careful what I say. Like, I'm the one out here doing this. Like, our people are out here are doing this crazy stuff. And the worst part is they're so cocky right now and have their free reigns. They're gonna go to smokes to Lebanon, and this is gonna complete the past 15-year plan of what was already going down. You know, the five Muslim countries that they need to take out. 7, I think: Syria, Lebanon. I forgot the other whatever, but you know, it's a CIA document. I got it if you want. You know, I got the CIA documents on deck.
I don't care about the CIA. Honestly, they suck. You know, the CIA is just like a bunch of people like me and you, right? They watch the same TV shows. They watch the same news, like they eat the same food, they have the same cell phones. Like, there's nothing special about the CIA. I have literally no interest in anything they have to say, and I already know what they believe in. They're just whatever. There's nothing interesting about them.
I'm not saying I want to go hang out with them and get a cup of coffee, bro. That's not what I'm saying. You know, I'm saying they're intelligent.
I'm saying they have no unique. I say they have no unique insights whatsoever. I'm like.
So you're telling me the Central Intelligence Agency has no unique insights?
No, they don't. They literally do not.
You know, I think we were talking about people getting finessed, and this guy Alpha is just freaking. This guy Alpha's out of here.
If you think the CIA are like some like omnipotent gods or whatever, that you know anything they say is like this like super thing that's worthy of attention, that's on you. I don't look at the world that way. It's literally just people that, you know, they're inheriting some apparatus that was created for over the course of like however many decades, and it's just fucking, you know, they believe what they believe and that's it. Most of them are just like basically like thieves and like corrupt people like anybody else.
You don't think they can influence like foreign politics though? You think they don't have like access to information that we don't and are able to act?
I know for a fact that they influence foreign politics. I just don't think that they, aside from the stuff that they like, some like micro stuff that they gain through spying and like whatever, I don't really hold a lot of stock in what they have to say. And even if I did, like, what's that gonna do for me?
Well, so what do you think?
People leak stuff for like WikiLeaks and stuff all the time. It like doesn't move the needle on anything.
Yeah, I don't disagree with that, but they can get shit done behind the scenes. Argument can be made if it's material, but like, you know, killing Martin Luther King, shit like that, they can, you know, disrupt the status quo.
Probably like, yeah, way back then. I don't know. I know, aside from like just like influencing stuff for their own corrupt means or whatever, like just so they can like buy houses in fucking Northern Virginia or whatever. I don't know what else.
My hot take is I think the CIA has compromised you. I think they've infiltrated your cell phone. You better go check your lights because they're all over you, man.
Stability. That's their whole job, is to destabilize places. Like, that's the only thing they do. And they've actually like done that quite a bit.
Yeah, they definitely do it with varying degrees of success. Like, yeah, depending on whatever. I mean, they attack like private citizens too. Like, what's his name? Tucker Carlson was talking about how like the CIA and stuff bugs his phone and like all this other stuff, and they provide information to various news outlets like New York Times and stuff that then just like leak everything that they get from them. It's weird.
Can you bug someone's phone?
Huh?
Can you bug someone's phone?
Can I? No, I can't.
I thought. What do you mean? I thought the CIA is just a regular Joes, regular guys.
They are with resources that I don't have. But I'm saying that they're not special human beings. You think that they're like special human beings? Like, I don't think that.
I think the word resources. I heard the word resources is what the world's about. Resources.
Wow, you know? Amazing insight.
Brought to you by you, not me. I just expanded it, you know. Anyways, guys.
Anyhow,
vote the Democratic non-committed, and make sure that
it's already too late.
Make sure, for the, you know,
it happened yesterday
in a different state. You know, we're global, bro. You know, we're nationwide right now. We got Houston in the building. We got New York in the building.
No, I know you didn't vote because like you actually have to be registered in the precinct where you voted at.
I'm telling, we have a big audience right now. The chat saying right. Trump 24. I don't. These are Houston. These are Texas people though. You know, they're Texas. You know, that's a given. They're gonna go for that.
Alpha, do you think what happened in Michigan yesterday, did it meet your expectations? Do you think the message was sent, or do you think it fell flat?
No, I know for a fact it was sent. Basically, you had 100. So Biden won the state by 150,000 votes during COVID, right? During like a record turnout election. There was 100,000 uncommitted votes, and then like something like 20 or maybe like 15,000 non-Biden Democratic votes between Marianne Williamson and Dean Phillips. So the message was definitely sent. It's basically they got 100,000 people. They got 100,000 Democratic Party voters basically saying that we will vote against you if you do not comply with our demands. That is enough that's enough to sink Biden in the election for sure, especially because he's like already trailing in the polls. So I think the message was definitely sent. Anybody is saying that it was a flop or whatever, they have their own interests in mind. There's really no good way to spin that.
I agree. Yesterday we announced that you did a amazing job, 15%. That you have a huge pull around here. We told people that Alpha is not just a regular guy. He has resources. He makes things shake. He makes things popping. That's what you're about. So we were giving you credit yesterday, but at the same time I was still ripping you. But you came on. We were still ripping you. But just because
you were ripping me.
Yeah. So, but
what is it a rip? I don't understand.
We were talking shit. We were destroying you. We were humiliating you behind your back. But we said we were gonna say on. We knew Alpha Wednesdays was coming, so we were like, you know what? We're gonna address it.
We?
You see, Alpha. I get it. You're busy. You have a lot of things going on. You have numerous studies that you do. But we had a big stream yesterday. So, but
I'm just asking,
you came on here. You came on here. You did your thing right now. I understand that. Why you did what you did.
Okay. What exactly were you ripping me over?
Well, because you were assuming that you're talking to people who are just gonna go vote Democrat, like we're happy with what's going on with Democrat.
Okay, dude, are you deaf? Did I tell you that you're voting Democrat?
No,
I said you're voting. I said you're voting uncommitted.
Under whose party?
Yeah, under the Democratic Party. It doesn't mean you're voting for Democrat.
But why wouldn't?
It's literally you're not. It's like you're literally not voting Democrat. Actually, you're voting uncommitted.
But why wouldn't I be uncommitted Republican?
Okay, so let me ask you something. Why does it matter that it's Democratic ballot? Is it because you think you're Republican or something?
No, I'm wondering why wouldn't you? What if it would have been 25%? If you told people, hey, why don't you go to the ballot and say you're uncommitted, Republican or Democrat? Don't you think the number would have been bigger?
Because the message is supposed to be sent to Joe Biden because Trump is a hopeless case.
Mm-hmm. So
it's really meant to be sent to the Democratic Party.
Because you are all in on the Democratic Party.
I'd rather, not under Joe Biden, but I see that we have a better chance with them than we have the Republicans, for sure.
To do what? I'm just wondering. Because if I want to make a change,
to get a better agenda passed with respect to the Israel-Palestine stuff.
Okay, so my agenda was by any means I'll do it. I'll vote Democrat, I'll Republican, I'll vote anything if it's gonna get this problem done. So if you came at me saying, hey, why don't you go to the polls and vote uncommitted, Democrat or Republican, just let them know that you're not voting for anybody. I think that's a stronger message. It's saying, hey, go there.
You don't know, dude. This is how I know you have no idea what you're talking about. So the message is explicitly to Joe Biden. It is not to Trump. Okay, you have to vote in the Democratic primary because that's what the uncommitted vote is. It's counted against the tally of Democratic votes.
So, Abe, I think the thing you got to remember is that the uncommitted vote was used as a tactic to try and force Joe Biden's hand. It's still up to the voters to decide if it's too little too late, but that was the intention of it, to try and get him to take action. Otherwise he was going to lose the upcoming election.
Exactly. It's using your once in a generation right, where you're actually part of a voting bloc in the state, in a very important swing state, to use your leverage in a very intelligent way in order to get something that you want. Okay, so you're given this very amazing gift where you're an Arab Muslim that lives in the state of Michigan, which is a very important swing state, who gets decided by between 10,000 and 100,000 votes every election. And guess what? That's about the size of the Arab voting population in the state of Michigan. And given the idea that if we vote in an organized way and if we vote in a way that's united, together we can all make a big impact. But for some reason you think you're special and you don't want to do that because Republicans, Democrat, because you like the Republican Party for some weird reason.
Yesterday, let me ask a question because maybe I'm ignorant. Yesterday, could you have vote? Was it just strictly Democrat or was it Democrat Republican?
Just one ballot, so you have to choose.
No.
Yeah,
I
you have to choose between
Democratic.
Democratic. Yeah, you could have chosen an independent ballot too, actually.
Of course, I think you had a stronger case if you would have went to people and said that, hey, go uncommitted for either one, and then we could have really got the problem solved. Because at the end of the day, if everybody said, we're uncommitted, if every Arab at that point,
oh my God, dude, this guy is fundamentally, you're unreachable.
I get what you're saying. You believe in Joe Biden that he's going to change and have a change of heart, and he's going to solve the issue because he's going to see that.
Dude, I'm not saying he's going to have a change of heart. No, dude, I'm not saying he's gonna have a change of heart. I'm saying that his like hand is gonna be forced. It's not a change of heart. I don't give a fuck about this guy has no heart. What the fuck are you talking about? It's a tactical political play using your leverage.
Chat's calling Joe Biden a zombie. I'm just reading the chat right now. Chat's saying Joe's a zombie. Do you agree?
I don't think he's all there, no.
Who would disagree with that? That's table stakes. We all know that.
I don't know. I just want to just make sure everybody. I'm not really sure. This isn't that.
You understand that, like, you understand that voting in a Democratic primary doesn't mean that you like the Democratic Party, right? Or that you agree with what they do. It's like it's about using, like I said, it's like a tactical play.
Do you
like,
know why?
Can you understand that?
Do you know why I had an open mind about switching? Quick history is like, you know, I hated Bush. Like I saw, man, he really went to Iraq. He killed all these Muslims. He all this stuff. And I thought he was an evil human being, right? And then Obama comes, he's the man, shooting threes, high-fiving, hanging out with Jay-Z, smiling. Guys has swag. And then I look at the numbers, and Obama killed more Muslims than any president combined. I'm like,
okay, stop talking, dude.
Did he?
Just stop making up numbers. Like, you don't know what the fuck you're talking about, okay? Bush literally, like, led to to 1 million people dying in Iraq. Like, he invaded Afghanistan.
And Obama
Yeah, I know
him.
Obama. I know Obama drone bombed and he fucked Libya and all that other stuff. He didn't kill anywhere near as many people as Bush did. You don't know what you're talking about.
I'm gonna hang on. Don't.
You're just making up history right now.
No, I'm not. No, let's. We're not about that right now. We're not about that. We're gonna fact check this.
And I'm not saying that Barack Obama is a good guy, and I'm also saying that's also not an excuse.
That's that's not the conversation. We're
not
talking
to use
about
your leverage
numbers.
to vote.
We're talking about numbers. That's not the conversation. I don't care about either one of them. I'm talking about numbers. You said that
you don't have
that
numbers,
Bush had more
so I don't know what
numbers.
you're talking about. No, I know he did for a fact. Any person that has ever followed anything, even tangentially related to this topic, knows that for a fact.
What's that word? Tangentially? Say that again.
Yeah, tangentially.
Alpha Wednesdays.
That's literally like a $1 word. How do you not know what that means?
Maybe I'm trying to educate the audience, Alpha.
Well, dictionary.com.
Abe, what's the research say?
Oh, hang on. They're both pretty high up there. There's no accurate. I gotta find a better source.
Basically, Abe didn't find the information he wanted, so now he's gonna go dig around.
No, they're both.
They're
not really like they're ranges. You know, you have an estimate from Bush from 150 to 1 million. You know what I mean? That's like it's.
Oh wow, yeah, that's like chump change, right? It's like it's basically.
But Obama's up there too. Don't get it twisted. He's up there too. I'm gonna get better numbers. I'm gonna get the better numbers. I'm gonna get the more accurate. I don't want to put any bad numbers on the stream, but to my knowledge, those are all the numbers that I heard, like from the historical stuff that I was seeing. But I never.
It's okay to admit you're wrong, by the way.
It's not. I mean, like to be, they both. I'm not. This is what I'm saying. I'm not going either way. I thought that having a Democrat in the office was going to ease up on the killing of the Muslims. You know what I mean? I thought it was going to be, oh, we got a Democrat. He's going to do better. Okay, Bush was. Like,
you understand that
Bush
America
got caught in a war.
Bush
got caught in a crazy war.
It's like way different. It's way different than America, like in 2023, right?
And like the trade, you know, like it's we're literally comparing. I was comparing Bush and I was comparing Bush. I was comparing.
If you're gonna sit here
Obama.
and like just be fatalistic and just say like, yo, the world's always gonna be messed up, so I'm never gonna try to change anything in the country that I live in. That's just like not a way that I want to live my life. But if you want to do that, that's fine.
I don't know if that's a necessary baseline, though, because 2003, we're just coming off 9/11. Of course, the country was in a terrible place. There was no 9/11 in 2010 for you to be able to compare 2012 to it.
What are you talking about? Are you talking to me?
Yeah, Alpha.
What's your point? That
you said America was a different place in 2003 versus 2012.
No, I'm saying it's a different place now than it is in 2012. Because he's talking about like Obama is just as bad as Bush, and like actually he probably wasn't. Like Bush is probably like way worse than Obama actually.
Well, what are Obama's accomplishments? Like, you know, like what do you do to make America a better place then?
I think the Iran nuclear deal was pretty good. Prevented like a lot of bull crap. I honestly think he reined in Israel a lot better than, definitely better than Trump, and better than Bush. The only thing I think that he really was disgusting on was Libya. He like basically made and then Libya, and then he kind of like went back on his commitments to Egypt during the Arab Spring. So like overall, I think Obama was he was a bad person and a really bad president and bad for Arabs. But that doesn't mean that you just like, oh, I'm not gonna try and change anything in the current year because Obama was bad. You use the leverage that you have.
I don't think that's what anyone's saying. I'm saying that
It is, dude. That's exactly what's being said.
no, I think it's more like, look, Democrats aren't exactly the savior for the Arab people. Like there's no real track record of them doing well by us.
I think they're still better than Republicans.
That's the whole point. Is I'm sitting there telling you this. I don't think either one is better. So if you're gonna sit there and come at me with you want to make a change, then come at me with the change of saying like if it would have been uncommitted.
Okay.
Way,
here's another thing.
Different.
So here's another thing that's even simpler. If you want to force a ceasefire, or if you want to force like some sort of tactical change on the ground in Gaza, one good way to do that is by scaring the sitting president with loss of power in the next election. Is that simple enough? Is that good enough for you? Because then you don't have to really pick a side or have an opinion on either side. You're just doing a purely tactical play at that point. So then you completely strip away everything.
That's actually pretty well put.
Yeah. So that's why I'm telling people to vote, not because I like the Democrats. Okay. I can have an opinion on who's better and who's worse, but that's really not the point. The point is that you are looking to scare somebody in power with a loss of power to get what you want. And what we want is not crazy. What we want is literally just stop bombing the civilian population into basically complete destruction. That's what we're looking for. Okay, so I'm not telling you, and for some reason you think that you need to take some principled stand on this topic with respect to like you don't like the Democrats. Like, okay, that's fine. You don't like the Democrats. Still engage in the game because a lot of people do. Like, if you're not gonna play the game, then you're just gonna be another skid mark. I don't know what to tell you.
Well, we got Alpha here every Wednesday to give us game and help us make that decision, right? And you're doing a good job right now. So we got big chat right now. People going crazy in it. I think you're making more headways, more towards what you're trying to do. Right now I'm on the fence. I'm 50-50. Before, we were saying
there's no 50-50. The vote already came and went, so like it doesn't really matter what you think now. So it's kind of over. Like if you were going to take any action, it was a very time dependent thing. So either you did it or you didn't.
So you're saying I lost. I'm a no one.
I'm saying you fumbled a very important opportunity. Yeah, that you could have used to make somebody's life like way better, and in Lebanon as well.
We are gonna make that, and we take in this stream and what we're doing. We're self-funded. We're self-everything except for the sponsors, of course. But we've already announced. You missed the announcement. We're going to Lebanon in June. No matter what happens, we're gonna be live streaming the whole time there. If we're gonna go out, we're gonna go out. If they're gonna bomb, we're gonna be there. If the small hats think that we're gonna be nervous, we're not gonna go somewhere to our home because we're not afraid of anybody, and everybody, they know it, we know it. You go to Lebanon, everybody's ready for it, so we're ready. So, don't come around over here thinking that anybody's gonna save us. We're gonna save us. We got it. So we're gonna be season 3. Like I said, season 3 could be. In Lebanon, live streaming there, and anything can go down. But we don't.
Dude, I guarantee you that if Israel bombed Lebanon, you'd be on the first flight out.
Never.
Yeah, definitely. Like you can't even get yourself up to go like do a simple vote. Like you definitely would, and you want to vote for Trump and stuff like that. Like people who like literally hate you, like you'd actually like be the first person out of Lebanon.
No. I listen. They don't make me. I'm not afraid. I'm never have. They know it. They're not afraid of us. We're not afraid of them. Like it's just a. I respect everybody. We want peace for everybody. We've had this history with them for my entire life, but I've never disrespected. I've never talked bad. I've never wished anything negative on them, right? It's just we're too equal, okay? We're too equal to think that, we're not. So for them to try to think they're superior when we're equal, or better, we're not gonna say we're better, but we're equal to them. Then it's like, it's we're not afraid over here. That's all I gotta say. I'm not afraid of it, and we're the powwow, peaceful Arabs with attitude, and we're not wishing death. We need this carnage to stop, and that's all the message is. I don't care who's gonna be in it, but whoever is needs to take action about it, and it doesn't look like. All the protests, all the posts, they're just getting people numb to seeing kids under rocks. They're getting people numb to see this. So now it's like we don't want to see that anymore. You're getting people annoyed that you're seeing this stuff. It's reached to that level of like, we've done it, we've shown all this, we've said it, we've protested, nothing's happening, and now we're taking it next. Now we're doing Uncommitted. let's see if this will help. You know, if this doesn't help, then are you gonna? If this doesn't help, are you still gonna vote Democrat? We have 5 months.
I have no intention on voting Democrat. I'm not voting for Biden. Are you like? Have you been listening to anything I've been saying?
I understand. Okay, so that's I'm just wondering too, because like, you know, if this didn't, if
what is your hang up with the Democrats, by the way?
You're,
What do you care so much about them?
I rode with
Like,
Hillary,
you think,
bro.
like, the Republicans
I rode
are
with
actually
Hillary.
better?
I rode with Hillary. I rode with Hillary.
You voted for Hillary?
Yeah.
That's like actually like that's like hilarious to me that you would actually vote for Hillary
Huge
Clinton.
L, Abe. That's a huge
Yeah.
L.
I can't believe you would actually admit that.
Hillary, baby.
Damn.
Hillary, baby. We needed her in, bro. We needed her in.
Hey, I got a question. I think we need to switch gears here, but the Apple car went away, and I got a feeling that Elon Musk is probably celebrating somewhere with a lot of cocaine because he thinks this was all because of him, and he fought off Tim and Apple and got him out of there. But I want to hear your guys' take on why the Apple car went away. Was it an Elon Musk victory, or was it more of an Apple loss that happened here?
It was a China victory. It's because they saw the Chinese vehicles coming out and were like, okay, we're not going to catch up with these guys for 1 billion years. That's basically what it was.
The Apple car has been dead for like 10 years, 7 years, 5 years.
No, that wasn't, dude.
It was.
I literally
The
know
lead
somebody. I
engineers-
literally, hey, dude,
the
I literally
lead
know somebody
engineers
that
have
was
been
working
dipped.
on it. Oh
Lead
my god,
engineers
bro!
have been
I
dipped.
literally know somebody who was working on the Apple car, and he found out yesterday, okay, that they were losing their jobs and that the project was over. You don't know what you're talking about.
If you go look
you're
at,
not
if,
an
go look at
insider.
the lead. No,
You
go
don't know
look
what
at
you don't know who you don't know anything about the Apple car.
the
okay?
main
You're not an insider.
the main engineers, the main people working on that project left 4 or 5 years ago, and that's when the car
Who's the
was
main
kind
engineer?
of.
Who's what? I want names. Who are the main engineers?
I don't know, but I know I
Jimmy
keep up.
Two
I
Shoes.
keep up with tech, bro. I keep up with tech heavy. So
Billy
Mojo.
I keep
Billy
up with tech.
Mojo.
I keep with tech. Who's your boy, bro? Who's your boy working on the fucking car? You want to just say some phantoms? Say him. Well, who's your boy? That sounds real convincing. That sounds like something like a Democrat would do. Just start saying some. I know someone who just lost his job. I don't want to hear that bullshit. Guy want to hit me.
Well, I
with
do.
that.
So I mean, you can believe it or not. I really don't care.
I don't believe it.
Wait, so
Because you can go look
Let's
up.
go back to China.
China's
What's
producing a
going
lot of
on with-
electrical. They're producing a lot of electrical cars.
When are they going to make it to the States? Why did Apple have to pull out? Like, can they
honestly
just make
think-
it cheaper?
I think it's because they saw the Chinese vehicles coming out and were like, we have no hope. And also, making a car is like really fucking hard.
Is
It's like it's not really.
Is it the technology or the pricing? Like, what is it that made Apple say
It's
we have no
both,
hope?
dude. It's both. So like, it's how do you build a car at scale at a good price that has the features that people actually want that isn't gonna embarrass Apple? So like, are they gonna like they're gonna come up? Also, they were really ambitious. They wanted like a car that was more AI'd out than what was fully available. That is fully available at this time and will be fully available for like the next 5 years. So I think it was Actually, I'm gonna go back on what I said. I think it was a combination of China and just like generally where AI is at right now. Because like
I don't think
they
anybody.
just realized that we don't have it.
I don't think anybody pushes Apple to do anything except Apple. I think they're ahead of the game. I think they understand right now that building a car, getting it on the roads, and getting it approved, it's a game that everyone is doing right now. Every car company is trying to do electric, and they're trying. And
Apple's not a car company.
they're not a car company, but they're building a car. So in my opinion, they pivoted. They're not going to build a
They're
car.
not a car company, dude. It's one thing to be a car company. Like, it's a specialized technology that like you need a lot of experienced people who actually know how to build cars.
Right. And when the
To
marketplace
be on your side and doing that.
And when the marketplace shows that everyone is making electric cars right now, everybody now is going to go to the self-driving. I'm a software company. Why don't I use my software inside of every car? And because CarPlay, all that, it's already in there anyways. So why don't my software, okay, use with your car, and then that's going to be the Apple car. It's going to be the Ford, whatever car with Apple Play, but now Apple Play has AI, it can self-drive, and it does all that for you. They take all that. So, or what's going to happen is Tesla, they're not going to let Tesla do that. There's going to be a third-party competitor, and I think Apple said, you know what, scrap the car, which in my opinion they did years ago. And if if your boy was working on a car, he was working on a car as a demo for the software, so they can put it in other cars. So
I like how this guy is like literally speaking authoritatively about stuff that he has like no idea what he's talking about.
Okay, I don't. I like when it comes to tech, like I'm in the wave. I have announcements. I I'm in groups and committees and stuff like that. You know, I keep up with the tech game a little bit.
Are you saying that you have like actual like insider information at Apple?
I'm saying is that I watch tech headlines for the last 10 years on a daily basis. That's how I knew the Apple Car's been scrapped. I didn't even know the Apple Car was still even a thing. I thought it's been scrapped. When everyone announced it now, I'm like, oh, really? There's that? I thought that was been done. It wasn't really shocking to me. Because I've really, like, I think it's a software play. It's a software play. So they're not,
It's not a software place. They build computers, they build phones. There's definitely hardware.
But a car's,
Like,
but look at what Elon talks about, the regulations with cars and building a car and how you have to do it. Like, there's a lot of, and what happens if the Apple car, one gets into a bad accident? You're going to take the entire Apple empire down because their car, it's too big of a risk. It's called a marginal risk.
I mean, does like Toyota get taken down when one of their cars crashes? You just do a recall. I mean, there's like flexibility on that kind of stuff. It's not realistic to think like, as long as you're not like, unless you're like knowingly killing people with like really bad technology, like, you know, things happen, stuff like that.
Yeah, I don't think anyone's not going to use the iPhone because the Apple car isn't working right. Like, I think they're looked at as very separate usages.
Also, like what you're talking about, like you can just slap a software onto a car and make it self-driving. Like that's not how it works. Like every car would need its own specialized software.
Right, but every car is going to be electric, and every car they'll have the blueprint for that car.
And every car is going to have a different shape and size and mass.
It's a lot easier if you have it's a lot easier if you have
handling and stuff like that.
For a software company, if you have that information for every single car that's going to be installed in it, it's a lot easier to conduct that versus it's doable for sure. It's doable. It's not. That's not saying that.
Okay, you should go do it then.
We're talking about Apple. You're talking about a $1 trillion company. You know, you're talking about a $1 trillion company here. So
yeah, and they just pulled out of the market because they couldn't do it. So it's like,
or they didn't want to do it. They didn't want to do it. What like they didn't want to do it. You know. If there's a lot of different electric car companies and
I mean they did invest billions of dollars into it, so like it kind of sucks. I don't know if I invested $1 billion into something. Like, it seems like I wouldn't just like want to let it go.
They definitely wanted to do it. I think they found out that they couldn't at the margins that they were anticipating. There's no way to make it profitable, so they scrapped it.
Very likely, exactly what happens.
Well, we'll see if we see the Apple self-driving software coming out. I mean, you know. It wouldn't be worth it. All your billions wouldn't be worth it if you have that technology there. If you have that available, and you can use that, then hey, that's called. But what do I know what I'm talking about? I don't know shit. You know, I'm just a regular guy.
I mean, it's like me trying to tell you about like fucking like what's going on with the suits industry or something like that.
No, man, talk about the stream, bro. We're streamers. We're streamers right now. You know. Don't bring up the sponsors, please. I'm not. Listen, this is your industry. I'm saying I'm not like downplaying it. I'm telling you, like from a tech software point of view, it's like it was. Like I said, the main engineers. If you go look at articles about this. Maybe I'll bring them up. I'll try to find them. But with these new articles, it's probably so under right now that it's going to be too annoying to find. But I'm going to find it for you, Alpha.
Hey, I think what you're trying to say is during their development phase, they realized that the real money was in software, not actual automobile itself, and then trying to license out that software. So they scrapped the idea of the automobile and pivoted to strictly developing software. But then what what Alpha's saying is that it's just not that easy, that is not something that can be done, is what I think I'm hearing.
Well, they were always going to contract out the actual manufacturer of the vehicle itself to like Hyundai or something, right? Because
yeah, it makes sense.
Having your own auto plant is like a freaking nightmare. You gotta deal with like all sorts of stuff. You gotta deal with the UAW. It's nuts. Like it's not. Well, you don't just go start a car. Like you don't like in most cases. Like you can't just go start a car company in the United States.
Are any of these car companies vertically integrated or no?
Only one that is vertically integrated is Tesla, and Ford and GM are getting there.
So it's really just Tesla right now.
I'd say that like probably Ford as well. Ford and GM probably. I think they make their own batteries at this point, and I think that they definitely have their own software. It's yeah.
That's interesting.
Maybe I am wrong too, though.
Chinese companies as well.
Maybe I am wrong, but sometimes when you do that kind of a project, sometimes you do it for the research. I'm gonna spend billions. I'm a $1 trillion company. I'm gonna spend billions to learn why I can't do the car. But when I'm doing that, I'm gonna find the 3 little things that we're gonna actually profitable we can make money off of. Or we'll find out secrets to, you know, the next wave of tech that's going to come out. And sometimes research, Apple has, go look at how many patents Apple does a year. They do so many. And they'll never, like, on phone ideas, on designs.
You know, a lot of that's just like tactical patent trolling, though.
Of course.
Yeah. Well, I generally agree with that line of thinking, Abe. I just don't think there's enough synergies between cars and cell phones to invest billions of dollars to try and garner some insights and technologies. It's not going to be very applicable or translatable to your current portfolio.
I mean, cell phone and cars are. I think Elon's talked about dropping a phone. You know, he can do it if he wants, but I mean, I doubt he'll do it. You know, he's really heavy.
Can he do it at scale? Can he it's not that easy, you know. Can he do it and be profitable? I'm sure he can go make a phone, but is it going to be profitable? Can he make it? Can he make $1 million? Can he make 10 million of them at a profit? That's a different story.
It's not even that. The phone is sold by iOS. Like, the iPhone isn't like that great of a phone, but iOS is just so much better than anything else. It's so seamlessly integrated between our Macs, our iPads, our watches. You just want everything in the same ecosystem. So building a phone, nobody cares about the phone you're building. It can have the best camera in the world, better than the iPhone. If it doesn't have iOS, nobody's going to use it.
Yeah, or Android.
Yeah.
But
yeah,
I don't know.
They
I think if Elon dropped the phone, his popularity, his wave, if he can do it, I think he could be a competitor. I don't know why, you know, the iPhone, if you look at how much the iPhone actually costs to make, it's like maybe $50, under $100, I'm pretty sure, and they're selling it for $1,500, you know. So I don't think it's that expensive once you get at scale. But
yeah, you know how hard it is to get at scale.
it also takes decades.
It takes decades, and your competition is not going to just let you get there at scale.
And I wouldn't want to make a phone right now anyways. Right now, and like I said, with Apple, with this whole VR set and virtual and all that, you know, they could be looking at, you know, the world at a different place. You know, I don't know. In the car game, everyone thought there's going to be self-driving cars by now, but we're not. Nothing's going to self-drive. Like, it's not going to be like that, you know, for at least 10 years. But the last 10 years ago, they said it was going to be right now. They said 5 years and 10 years. And here we are. It's 2024, and it's like maybe a Tesla can drive you to work, but you have to have your hand on the wheel.
So it can't drive you to work.
It can, but you know, I'm saying as in like.
No, it can't, dude.
It can't.
The self-driving of Tesla is like not there yet.
I mean, there's whatever. I mean, I saw videos of.
They want you to believe it is, but it's not.
And even if you go overseas, you go anywhere, and you start realizing, dang, like maybe it'll work in America when you have, like, you know, a structured road system. But when you go overseas, I don't see self-driving cars being a thing ever. They're saying every 30 minutes you need to move the wheel to make sure the Tesla ain't asleep. That's what the chat's saying. So it can self-drive, but you have to. Yeah, they're saying that the car can self-drive, but every 30 minutes you have to touch the wheel to make sure you aren't asleep. So you have to. It can drive you, but you just have to touch the wheel. So again, Alpha, I'm not saying that you're just throwing out BS, but you know, you're very confident in what you say. But I saw self-driving car video, like people in the cars driving. So, but you're saying they want you to think. Those are like AI videos or something for that.
Oh god. It's not full self-driving. I'm sure it can handle certain situations and stuff like that, but like it can probably handle like some limited highway driving, but it's not a fully self-driving car. Like, you can't just like say I want to go to California and then sit back and relax and have it take you from Michigan to California.
Well, I literally believe that they've sent cars and did that same exact thing from LA to New York.
No, they haven't. They say that they have, but then the truth comes out that they haven't. And
the chat's saying they just saw a video where a guy is doing a food review and he's not driving at all. And the car is driving while he's doing a food review.
Yeah, I believe that happened or whatever, but like that's like not representative of like what I'm talking about. I said full self-driving, not like limited self-driving.
So like when you
full self-driving is like completely AI'd out. Like you never have to touch it. Like all the car talks to every other car on the road, like that kind of stuff. That's not where they're at yet with the AI stuff.
Of course, because
it'll get there one day.
The car's not there. Look at you, Alpha. Look at you, Alpha. You're trying to win the argument with a hypothetical that's not existent. Cars aren't there yet, of course. But we're saying, can a Tesla drive you, like, without you by itself? That's what we're saying. I think the answer is yeah, but you're telling us no. So, I mean, you ever go to Vegas?
Yeah, I'm telling you, it has limited self-driving, dude. I'm telling you, you're telling me full self-driving means a very specific thing.
Look at the chat. Look at the chat.
Chat's saying it's not 100% full self-drivable. The chats.
What chat? I'm not.
Yeah, Alpha, we know you're too good for the stream, but you know, they loved it. They're saying it's good shitter material. People are taking shits right now, but you know, they're enjoying themselves.
What's up?
I mean, make sure you guys wipe. I'm never gonna say that again, by the way.
Appreciate that.
Yeah, that was I don't know. We'll see what Apple does right now. You know, everybody thinks that the whole VR wave is going to be the thing, but VR is still, like I said, I think it's the last team said 5 years. VR is going to be a thing, maybe. Like I knew a guy who had a.
Are you gonna get the Apple VR or no?
No, because I knew a guy who literally his main VC was like a straight, just all he did was VR. And he just laughed at me when I said, oh, Apple's about to drop theirs in a couple of years. This was back in 2021. I'm like, Apple's going to drop theirs and then it's going to change because you think Apple's going to drop it and it's going to just magically make the VR tech pop. And I'm like, I said, kind of, yeah, because the apps and blah, blah, blah. He goes, no, it's not. And this guy had such good VR that he would put them on like white people and he would make, in the VR, they would be black and they would go up to like in a hotel and they would be talking to the hotel guy. And the guy would say something to him because he's black. And it got so real that the guy like threw a punch at him. That's how, you know, deep this guy was into VR, and he told me it's not even close. It's not even close to being anywhere near like what people want it to be. So when I got that info, you know, I know you don't like none of my sources, Alpha, but when I got that, I sat there. I'm like, you know what? Okay, maybe this guy's onto something. He has 500 million. Okay, I'll take maybe I'll listen to this guy. But you know, that's my rule. If you have more money than me, I might listen to you. But if you don't,
that's like a hilarious way to live life. But okay.
It's called living life dangerously. We got the chat has a topic. All right, let's go. What is it?
Oh, of course.
Oh, they want to see it. Hey, you guys just came here. Hey, Alpha didn't see this video. Hang on. Are the rumors true? Let me show you. They're asking, are the rumors true about Diddy? Alpha, if you want to see what's gonna pop up on the screen, you're gonna have to go off. You have to check it out. Here we go. Check this out, guys. Check this out. Look at this. Look at the club. Look at this. He says fucking look at Diddy in the zone. Look at Diddy locking it going. Look at him. Diddy's fucking loving that one. The minute Meek said fucking, Diddy just started breaking. He tried to do little Diddy shuffle. Watch. Look at it. Look at it. You heard it? Uh-oh. Let's go, Diddy. You just hit that shuffle with the two-step. Look at him.
Hey, you gotta pull up the clip. You gotta pull up the clip of Kanye drink talking about Meek and Diddy. That's what you gotta pull up.
He's looking at Meek like, yeah, they're saying he's looking at Meek like he's a snack, dude. I'm about to destroy you. Hold that mic, boy. That's what he's saying. He's about to destroy him. Yeah, Diddy's
hey, pull up
the Kanye was that Drink Champs?
Kanye's video aired months ago, and I think it just tells you what you need to know. Because he said it without saying it.
Let's see if we can pull it up here. Oh, let me see. It would be... Oh, I think this is what's going on right now. It's because the Discord's too big.
Stay to yourself. Trust nobody. No.
You already separated all my friends.
Here we go,
I don't
Kanye.
got no celebrity friends. Because when I was on TV, on Instagram saying, I don't know where my child is, and the Kardashians kidnapped my daughter in public, and I didn't have the address of my child, none of these niggas that want to say something
Travis
now.
gave you the address, though?
Travis gave me the address.
Right.
But as far as Meek Mills, Puff Daddy, whoever, none of these niggas, all you fake hard niggas, fuck you. Hold on.
Okay.
All you fake hard niggas, fuck you. You know what I'm saying? I don't give a fuck who, because you can't shoot nobody anyway. And the reason why you got talks is because you did a deal, you fucking fed. You know what I'm saying? That's why you gotta come at me, because part of the deal for you to be a do all that and get out of jail is that you promise that you're gonna go pull my co-card. So y'all niggas shut the fuck up about me. Now let me say it calm. You niggas shut the fuck up about
because Kanye because why everyone's saying it, there's like a court document that leaked that it says that a rapper from Philadelphia who was dating Nicki Minaj had like relations with Puff or something. That's what the document says. So maybe that's the deal he's talking about.
Michael.
Right.
I'm Michael now.
Right.
Every Michael you can think
they're
of.
saying Kanye snaps like me.
Michael now.
No, I'm the real Kanye.
I'm Michael now.
You got it
I'm
from
the
me.
richest.
Right. They say you're the richest black man in American history.
In history.
In American history. Can we make some noise for that? Goddamn.
Kanye goes nuts.
All right, boys, I got to drop. Thanks for having me on Alpha Wednesdays. I'll see you next
All right,
episode.
Alpha Wednesday, good one, AZ. Thanks for the support. Chat was nuts today. Let's see here. Alpha dropped 2. Alpha, you still in here?
Yeah, I'm here.
How do you think the first Alpha Wednesdays went? This was a good high intensity one. How do you
How
think?
did it go?
Yeah, how do you think the first Alpha Wednesdays went?
I don't know. I thought it went okay.
You don't
I'm chilling.
sound too enthused,
I
my
got my
guy.
perspective. I mean, I wasn't doing like a performance, you know.
We told everybody Alpha's the real deal. We
Me,
gotta
like,
protect Alpha's
me, like,
identity.
making my mind.
We gotta protect Alpha's
Huh?
identity. We said we gotta protect Alpha's identity. You know, you got big things in motion. You make things shake. It's a big election year. We know how you roll. So you know, we got good thing. We got Alpha every Wednesday to break down some, you know, what's going on in the world. The real, not my conspiracy stuff. You know, the real. See here, we got a lot of guys on season 1 that just joined in. You know, we were talking shit up. If you guys, the season 1 guys just joined, but they probably weren't in the beginning. We were ripping season 1. I was like, season 1 guys are afraid of season 2. They're not coming to the stream. They want these personal invites and randomly the season 1 vets just showed up in the chat right now. They're going ham and you know, they've convinced me we might run some Warzone. We might bring it back just a little bit. You down for some Warzone Alpha?
Yeah, weren't you supposed to buy Helldivers? Let me guess, like your graphics card.
I got it. No, I got it. We just got it. The graphics card, you know, we're working, you know. We had a big show yesterday, bro. We had a really big show. We're gonna Helldivers is coming soon. We're gonna get that. I already got it. The
Which
stream,
card are you running?
The stream is saying that they can appreciate a good. They're appreciating your political breakdown. So like I said, bro, you're winning the chat over. I know that I was giving you some shit, but the chat, you know, sometimes on these you got to have a good back and forth. So I got to be wrong. So you know the truth can come out. And it looks like Alpha's truth has beat me today.
What graphics card do you have?
It's on the way. 370 or whatever.
Oh, is it the 4 or 3?
470.
Oh.
The one I have right now is
you know,
not.
you know that you need like a good power supply. What's your power supply wattage?
That was the thing. I got a new power supply. I got the gold unit.
I know, but what wattage?
I have 70 now. I got to get to like 90 or 100 or like 80, something like that.
Yeah, okay. So you know, okay. And then what CPU do you have?
I don't know about all that one. You know, I got to look at the manual.
All right, CPU probably won't matter as much, but yeah, make sure if you have a 900 or 1000.
Yeah, I got to get that. I got to get
supply.
that was a hold up with it. I'm gonna get that. We're gonna install that soon.
Do you know how to build a PC, or do you know how to connect everything?
We have tech guys behind the scene, man. They don't just wear suits, man. We got some tech guys. You know, they click,
Right, okay.
they use their laptops, they go ham, you know, crazy tech guys. I'm not a tech
Yeah, I mean,
guy.
you don't use a laptop to build a PC.
Yeah, I know that. So that's what I'm saying is like you're asking the wrong person. I'm not the tech guy. I just sit on here. I'm a streamer.
It's really easy. You can just like watch a YouTube video and get it. It's not hard.
Yeah, what
kind of motherboard do you have?
I gotta look at the manual, man. I bought this from an associate. So.
You really need to make sure that you have the correct components, because like if you don't have the right motherboard, if you don't have like you know, if you don't have the right power supply, like your shit's not gonna work, and you're gonna probably like.
I'm gonna hit the tech team.
Damage your card.
I'm gonna hit the tech team right now. I'm gonna hit them up behind the scenes to make sure we got that. I'm gonna note that. Motherboard, CPU. All right, got it. Just put that in there. The tech team got it. Tech team's there.
All right. Well, hopefully it works out for you.
Yeah, you know we're gonna. Let's see here. We might hit the Warzone up. We might hit some Warzone real quick. Do you want to get some Warzone, or are you gonna call it one?
Who's all? Is this gonna be me and you? Do you have anybody to play Warzone with other than me?
No, we got. Let me see if we're full. We got enough room for 4. Let me ask the chat.
I haven't played that game in like.
Me either.
It might not even really be all that fun.
Well, don't damper it already. Here's what we're gonna do right now. We're gonna stay on the stream, Alpha. We're gonna bang music. We're gonna bang music internally because everyone was complaining about it being too loud and whatever. So we're gonna do some internal music banging, and then we're gonna we might switch over to Warzone right now. And you know, last night's stream, the music was dedicated towards you too.
Music is dedicated towards me.
Yeah.
Thanks. That is awesome. Thank you for that.
For sure. Let me bring it back up on the screen. Where is that? Here. There we go. We got that music going right now. Like I said, we're the Powwow Network. Peaceful Arabs with attitude. Powwow, peaceful Arabs with attitude. Remember that. We trademarked that one. We're gonna let some music roll. We're gonna set up Warzone, and then we're gonna get a little Warzone quick hour. You know, we got a good stream right now. We got good chat. We're vibing right now.
trust in my faith, my tears and my waste is drowning my soul. And I'd always show it, but don't tell my love. Don't believe my heart. We gon' hurt the boy that needs help become more. Don't believe my heart. Don't believe for you, I'll be what I've been sold. Don't believe my wish, no nothing.
Can you hear? Let me see. I think that what's gonna happen here is we're gonna switch heads. I think right now, anyways, Alpha, they can't hear you from the. They can't hear you from the Discord. Well, now they can hear you from the Discord. But we gotta jump into the. See who's on.
Yo, do you have a PS5?
No, Xbox.
Oh.
Nobody's even on. Nobody's on right now. How do I get the music to stop right now? Let me figure this out. Oh, I just have to mute it. So Warzone's ready, but nobody's on. So we're gonna, until people are ready, we're gonna keep watching Alpha. And if nobody's on, we're gonna wrap it up. Alpha Wednesdays, everybody. He's not gonna be here every day, but you know we got him on Wednesdays. So Alpha Wednesdays. I might heat some more tea up, but we got Alpha on Wednesdays. What do you think of the stream so far? How do you think you were a big season 1 guy? So from season 1 and season 2, you got any like progress updates? Like, do you think we're doing good? You in the right direction?
Are you talking to me?
Yeah.
Let me see your stream.
I mean, you know, now, I mean, like, I'm talking overall.
Why do you have a camera just on your laptop?
This was like the product camera. Normally the mannequin was over there. So we were going to have, like, it was being displayed, but we moved it for the guests yesterday. Now this is kind of like when we're getting in the zone, we're going to do that. But we might move the setup back around. But we got 2 cameras now. 2 cameras. You really haven't been watching the fucking stream. It's crazy to me. to think that. You know, you've been a big feature in the stream. This guy doesn't even watch it. You know, we're viral, bro. We got how many views? We got like almost 100 views in the last stream, full stream. Not even clips. I'm gonna clip that
That's
up.
crazy.
I'm gonna clip that up, and you gotta understand something. Like, if I want to go viral, if I want to push these videos, I can do that easily. Like, I'm very good at backlinking now and understanding like what it takes to really like get your shit out there. So once I get this stuff on a landing page website, we'll get them on YouTube and we push them on a website. We can go viral whenever we want, you know. But we're not trying to go viral. You know, we're just doing our thing right now. We got the sponsors and all that.
How much are you getting paid from these sponsors?
Path Water, they sent us the bag. We're not, you know how it is with sponsors. They don't allow us to tell us how much, but you know, right now, checks are rolling.
Yeah, I know, but I want to cut. Like, you don't get all the money, so like, I want the money from the sponsors too.
Well, when you see the Alpha
Just
Bot,
pay me for my time in the show.
yeah, you know, the Alpha Bot, we're almost done with it. Like, we're like at 50%, but the Alpha Bot is it's gonna be lit.
Okay, that'll be awesome.
Alpha Bot. We forgot to announce that Alpha Bot coming soon, but let's see if these guys aren't gonna get on. I'm gonna call, like, you know, because we're at streams at exactly 2 hours right now. Like I said, I'm trying to keep the streams at 2 hours, so like the editors and all that, like they'll understand. You know, today was a good stream when there wasn't too much dead time. Yesterday we had a lot of in the beginning we had a lot of errors that took place, so we had to kind of fix those. Alpha, I think we're gonna just end the stream. We're gonna, unless you have anything you wanna hash out real quick. Like, I'm down for a little, but these guys, I'm not gonna wait around to do the Warzone thing. If it's not gonna happen, it's not gonna happen.
Yeah, that's fine.
All right, go ahead, break it down if you wanna close it out with what you wanna say, because then we'll.
No, I said I was gonna say peace out, but yeah.
This
Cool.
was Alpha. This was the first Alpha Wednesday. You know, this isn't gonna. We don't know if we're gonna put the Alpha Wednesdays in like the episodes. They might be their own thing. So we don't know if this is episode 5, but this could just be Alpha episode 1. Alpha Wednesdays episode 1. We don't know what we're gonna do with the Alpha ones, but we just know these are rare moments, and you know they're stream favorites. These are big hits with the stream. Chat was nuts today, and you know, if Alpha can join whenever he wants, but you know he's busy. So right now we're locked in every Alpha Wednesday. This is the number 1. First Alpha Wednesday, and we're gonna close it out. We're just a little bit over 2 hours, and you know, catch the stream tomorrow. Tomorrow we might have some crazy, but Friday's a big stream. Friday's another big stream. Friday officially will be episode 5. From now we're gonna close it out. Thanks for the support, everybody, and till the next episode.